He's from Cholo, Arizona. I don't know, a few years ago, you guys remember I hit a bear going up to, killed it on the side of the road. So he was a part of it. He wasn't exactly a part of that. That's tough country up there, so we're hoping he can be a tough player for us. Did a great job.
Is Bear dead?
No.
He said he killed a bear. I think it means he died.
Killed my rental car, too. I got pictures of it if you guys don't believe it. And the Chevy Impala logo, or the emblems in my office, just as a reminder to be safe with rental cars.
Offensively, I mean, at the end of that last game, you guys had the 4 chances there to punch it in and couldn't get it punched in. How do you kind of turn the page there and kind of get these guys motivated?
Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that wasn't good enough. I think that's motivation for us to take advantage of opportunities like today, where we get to go practice. Very disappointing, but we have to move on. You can't let Air Force beat you twice. So we do have to move on, and we got to learn from our mistakes.
It's more complicated than just you call a run play that just simply goes up the middle. And I think we were seeing people just all like, why do they keep going up the middle every time? What was kind of the thought process, at least in the run game against Air Force for you?
Yeah,
guys?
I mean, if you look at our goal line stats, I think if you look at the overall, I think we're better than we've ever been. Probably, I don't know if they do goal line stats for the country. I mean, we're pretty darn good there. Unfortunately, we were not good there at the best time, or the most critical time. And so, it just goes to show you never take anything for granted.
One of the O-line guys that you've had and always praised is a guy that sometimes the O-line guys we don't know as well. But Travis, what makes him unique and what makes him special for you guys?
He's awesome. He's done a great job of balancing being a father, being engaged now, being focused on school. I think a lot of those things make you mature a little bit faster. I know definitely having children for me has made me mature a little bit, but he's probably been our most consistent guy over the last 3 years. He's done a great job. He's good in the run game. He's good in the pass game. He's reliable. He's tough as nails. I love him. I love him like he's my son, and I'm certainly gonna miss him.
So you have a grandson.
That's a little scary to think about. Yeah, actually got another kid coming, so we'll keep our fingers crossed. But gonna make 3 kids. We'll see how that goes. I might have even less hair next year.
What's Travis like off the field?
He's quiet.
Yeah.
You guys should probably interviewed him at some point. He's kind of your typical lineman. Goes about his business. He's funny. He's really funny when you get to know him. But yeah, he's a pretty quiet guy. I wouldn't make him mad. I wouldn't recommend that. But he's quiet, humble. He's great.
What do you see from Baylor defensively? I know some of their stats are skewed by some of the offenses in that game, but they have a safety that's pretty good.
Yeah, they're good at linebacker. They're good across the board. They're a good Big 12 team. I know maybe their record didn't work out the way that they wanted it to start the year, but I think they've been through a lot of stuff. They got really good players. They do. They play a lot of quarters coverage, and they're good at what they do. They're fairly simple on defense. I think the biggest challenge for us is just going to be handling their movement. They will slant the line a lot. They can be flat in some of the stuff that maybe we haven't necessarily seen for a while. We have seen it this year, but not recently, and so we've got to get back to that and prepping for it. And hopefully our guys will come out ready to go.
There was a stat that came out today that said you guys were one of the top pass blocking lines in the country this year by Pro Football Focus. Why do you think that was so consistent, worked out so well for you guys this year?
Yeah, I didn't know that. Doesn't surprise me. I mean, our guys are pretty good one-on-ones. I mean, that's normally what pass protection comes down to, is winning your one-on-ones, and we're pretty good up front. I definitely think we can be a lot better. But yeah, it comes down to winning one-on-ones, and it also give the quarterback and the receivers and all those guys credit. I mean, Jeremy McNichols is very involved in pass protection or whatever backs in. Brett's responsible for getting rid of the ball on time. The receivers are responsible for getting open so he can get that done. So it's a group effort. That doesn't just fall on the offensive line. The tight ends are instrumental a lot of times in pass protection. So it's a whole group. And we got one more game, and hopefully we can still be in that stat by the end of it.
With bowl games, there's a different game week schedule and all that, but it looks like you guys don't have a ton of activities. It's basically going down there for football. Would you like that, or would you rather have this team on a little extra activities?
No, I mean, I think at the end of the day, we're all going down there to win. Bowl games are for the families and for the fans. It's just another game for us. It's obviously a great opportunity. Arizona's not bad. It's my hometown. But we're going down there to win a football game, and any fun that you can have along the way is a bonus. And it's good to be able to spend that much time with your seniors that are leaving, and then your new guys. And it is a good time. It's a cool time for a team, but in terms of the events and all that, it's focused in winning the football game.
What's your thoughts on going back home for another bowl game?
Shoot, I'm down there all the time. Yeah, it'd actually be easier if we weren't going back to Arizona. Save me a lot of money with tickets and all that other stuff. But those are good problems to have. Yeah, it's great. I love Arizona.
Recruiting wise, though, I mean, obviously that's a big target for you. How big is this to get a game down there for you guys?
Yeah, I think it's always good. It certainly was a much bigger deal when we played in the first Fiesta Bowl compared to now. I think the first Fiesta Bowl obviously was a big, huge game and everything, but that kind of showed the people in that area that Boise State had arrived. Now I think they've almost come. You go through the Phoenix airport there, you see a lot of Boise State stuff on, and really for that matter anywhere in the country. But yeah, it certainly does not hurt us. We'll open up one of the practices so the coaches can come out. A lot of the high school coaches will be out there in attendance, and that's always great for me to get to see those guys, and for our staff so they can see and see how we practice, and gives them an idea of what our players really look like. So maybe they won't recommend a guy because they saw how our guys look, or maybe they're like, oh shoot, this is definitely a guy you guys need because they've seen how our guys look after the play.
What was the song you caught Mike Sanford listening to in the car?
You mean I can't go now that he's the head coach of Western Kentucky? I'm not allowed to say that. He listens to a lot of Britney Spears, soft music.
How excited are you for him to have that?
Yeah, it's awesome. I couldn't be happier for Mike. I kind of knew that there was a chance that he was in the mix for it, but then to actually see it to come out was great. I think he's going to do a great job, and just so happy for him. He's another Bronco doing big things in the world.
Is it cool? I mean, to see now. I mean, for a long time you guys have been coaching, but now you're seeing head coaches that are Boise State alums, and I mean, there's a handful of coordinators, including yourselves. Is it cool to see that everybody kind of climbing the coaching ranks?
Yeah, that's always good. It's exciting, and it goes to show. I think it validates a little bit of the stuff that what been going on here for a long time, that we are doing things the right way, and that people are noticing it. But yeah, it's cool. All right.